This week marks 3 months since the Narco war broke out in Sinaloa, and here are the top 5 things you need to know about what's going on. Bloodshed obviously began with the arrest of Ismael El Mayo Zambada. This sparked a war between the two factions of the Sinaloa cartel. Allegedly, one of El Chapo's sons, Joaquin Guzman Lopez, betrayed Zambada with the United States. Infighting within the cartel is now pushing this rift into unknown territory with extreme violence that has become widespread. U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has threatened harsh tariffs and also military presence in Mexico to crack down on the cartels. This is in some way forcing Sheinbaum's hand at addressing this conflict. For quite some time now, Mexico's stance against the cartels has been abrazos no balazos, hugs not bullets, and Trump doesn't like this. He thinks that the Mexican government needs to tackle this cartel violence head on. I've talked about this before, but economic fallout is a major factor of what's going on in Sinaloa. As we've seen, businesses have to close early or they have to close entirely, and a lot of businesses are also targets of attacks, being lit on fire, being scenes of shootouts. This prevents businesses from functionally operating. It also doesn't help that the government often urges folks not to go out, or people are too scared to go out, preventing people from actively participating in the state's economy. Another issue we're seeing is this widespread violence. This initially started out in the concentrated region in Sinaloa and Culiacan. It eventually spread beyond city borders, and now it's happening across the Republic of Mexico. From Guerrero to Veracruz to Tamaulipas, this violence has become widespread. As this conflict drags on, homicides are also increasing. Just in the first week of Claudia Sheinbaum's presidency, there were nearly 500 homicides, and this number continues to grow. This leads me into the devastating human impact. This goes beyond the headlines. It's beyond what we write about and what we see on the news. Rather, it's the actual people that are affected by this violence, their everyday lives, the people that they know and love that are killed. Whether or not they're involved in this conflict at all, there are collateral victims. Bodies are being dumped on roads, there are public shootouts on a daily basis, and even businesses are facing brutal attacks. This traumatic emotional toll will affect and has been affecting the people in these very states. You can go to my Substack for deep dives into each and every one of these topics.